builds and we start to see where they're going to do, or what they're going to do, and how they're going to do it. As it is a mirror match, they shouldn't deviate too far from what each other are doing in the first 5 minutes or so.
Yeah. This is very interesting. I'm very interested to see why Unique Kaden has that very weird. Oh, he's just gonna get his barracks. That's why he rallied his SCV rather than onto the mineral line. He rallied it onto just like that spot. Well, that was very interesting. We don't see it often.
Looks like he was planning to get that barracks down then. Anyways, the refinery is going down from Seriously, and guess what, guys? There's a beard in the game as Control is laying down his refinery as well. And with that being said, I am wearing the double hats. It's starting to heat my head up quite a bit, and the action needs to start going down. We do see these two SCVs pass each other in the night as they go by each of the fogged out areas and will not be able to see each other. And they will climb the base and go into Control's base and see what he's going with, what he's going to be building at the moment. We do see Seriously throwing down his orbital command now and getting that first Marine. I'm just commentating on everything that's going on because that's how it's going.
Both of them scout each other at the same exact time. And they both pull out at the same exact time. They know their Marine timings.
And it's continuing to mirror here as well. And it looks like Ein Teach got knocked out of the tournament. I'm going to be putting my head down to him. But anyways, Marine now taking up that Xel'Naga Watchtower, as well as the SCV from Seriously taking up that Xel'Naga Watchtower. So Seriously getting trying to keep good map awareness. He's keeping an eye on the middle of the map in case anything does come around. And look at this, Control stealing some high-yield minerals from Seriously's side of the high-yield area. Now, with that being said, we have Control throwing down his factory now. And are we seeing a deviation? No, it's the same type of build.
Actually, we are seeing a deviation because Control's gas was much earlier than Seriously's gas. The factory being hidden by Seriously, but we're gonna see some Banshees. I think Cloak Banshees most probably. That SCV from Seriously just hang out there and being missed by that Marine by that much.
And a starport going down right now for Seriously as the 111 build is underway from him. Tech Lab now going down on that factory as well. When we're seeing also a bunker being placed down from Seriously at the front of his ramp. The 111 here from Control as well as they continue the mirrored match. Jeez.
Well, we get a Hellion out for Control. We've been casting Unique Kalen, and I want to say Unique Kalen every single time. And that scan goes off and it actually sees the Banshee coming most probably. He's figured out that is the most probable case because not a lot of players will get a Raven right off the bat, but he's getting Cloak first and the Banshee isn't being produced so far, so his Banshee is going to be delayed. Control decides, I'm not going to go for Cloak, I've already been scouted. But right. I'm still going to go for that Banshee.
He's also getting that expansion just a bit earlier than Seriously seems to be placing it down. This Hellion poking in, doing some damage. These two Marines will limit what this Banshee or what this Hellion can do. It will not be able to poke up that ramp and get past this bunker to fully scout the base. That Hellion is down to 12 health and now moving back across the field back to Control's base. And we see tanks on the way. Raven out as well. So Control going for the Raven play, and it looks like he will be switching up the barracks with that starport to give the Tech Lab onto that barracks here after that Raven has been produced. And here we go. Cloak is on the way and finishing up. More Banshees are on their way out. The first Banshee is out, however, and two Marines taking over the Xel'Naga Watchtowers will provide a lot of map awareness for Seriously, which is what I like about his play so far. I do not like the fact that he is currently working off the one base and is not moving forward to the expansion this late.
Yeah, and that Banshee is going to be countered by those Marines and a Raven that's going to be waiting there. And you know what? Control has managed to make Seriously waste a lot of resources on an engineering bay and 3 turrets in his base. And he hasn't wasted anything. That Banshee does do a bit of damage, but there is a Viking and there is a Raven. The Raven's a bit late, but it's going to be in range, and that Viking is going to be doing a lot of damage. How many kills does the Banshee get?
Banshee
got 4 kills. Almost covering its its weight in gold, but not enough, and it goes down.
Second Banshee
Another
is
Banshee taking
out.
down that Hellion.
And as well as seriously going for his expansion. Now that he was able to scout and see that Control had that second command center out, he knows he needs to expand as well. And we're seeing the 3 barracks being built right now from Control, as Control is starting to take control of the game by getting out those production structures, getting that that command center as the orbital command and landing it right there in his natural way earlier than his opponent. He will be able to stack the advantage in his economy as well as get that production out there with these 3 barracks being finished, a reactor core going on 2 of these barracks, as well as a tech lab being on the other. So tech lab going down with the stim pack research that is almost finished there. Seriously throwing down or moving a starport, getting it out there, knows that Banshees are not an option anymore. Getting that tank out as well. Tech lab on the way, and his barracks is sitting with a reactor core, and his second barracks did now just get finished up.
Ooh. Yeah, that Banshee trying to take a couple of Marines out, it gets 2 kills, but it's going to be repelled by the Banshee and by the Raven and the Viking. Again, he loses so many Banshees, and the unit's lost tab. We see that he's lost 850 worth of resources. He's killed 600 worth of resources. But he is so behind on his expansion because Control has a running expansion. He's just landing his command center in a few seconds. A lot of SCVs being transferred. Marines and siege tanks being spread around his natural to spot for anything,
and
he sends a Marine to the back.
It also looks like level 1 attack upgrade going down right now from the engineering bay from Seriously, as well as it looks like no upgrades for the bio from Seriously. He doesn't have anything being upgraded out of that tech lab that's sitting on that barracks. On the other side of the map, though, we do see combat shields on the way. Stimpack has finished up for these Marines and for the bio of Control. Control is now getting more and more of these tanks out, as well as having no siege tank tech ability. The siege tank tech ability will be coming out soon, however, I'm pretty sure. But it looks like the high yield is starting to get picked apart from these 3 tanks from Control, and we've got a dropship lifting up. Yep, that's
but
right.
He might just be able to spot it. Seriously, might just be able to spot it with that Marine. Depends on how far off the medevac goes, and let's see where its path is.
And we do see that path is going right over the top of this Marine. This Marine is moving out, and he will be able to barely see it. He just barely sees that medvac, and will he be able to react in time? Yes, it looks that way, as it looks like Seriously is moving his units back to his base. He knows he needs to get the hell back in there. He needs to take a defensive position, and he needs to thwart off this dropship attack. These 8 Marines just got a combat shield finished. They stim up. They're going to be able to take out down this 1 reactor core, and they will be picked up, losing only 2 of those Marines, taking out a reactor core, costing some heavy time from Seriously's build, as well as Seriously getting that 3rd barracks out now. And this drop will be dropped down in the Ninja expansion on the right-hand side. But look at this. Another drop did come across the field from Seriously. Seriously now doing a drop, going in right after this tech lab. He will be able to take it out, but the upgrade did finish before he was able to take it out. And these Marines are in a little bit of hell, as that dropship did get taken out there. And Control will go ahead and destroy the rest of those forces. Now, siege tanks do have siege tech.
Yeah. And we see that medevac is just hanging out there. It's going in for another drop, man. He's not going to let off. And that Viking's moving in. Oh my god, is he going to kill that medevac in time? It looks very likely. Those Marines are going to take it out. The medevac might just survive this. Oh, nope. Last shot. But those Marines do take down that reactor again, and they do delay that armory. So Unikalen must be Control must be happy with that drop, and he's taking down his rocks as well. He's taking his command center. He's going to take the gold. We're going to get another gold standard, man. Also gold standards today.
That is what it looks like. We have seen a lot of Xel'Naga Caverns, and along with Xel'Naga Caverns, there's, of course, the gold standard. And we do see those rocks are out, and Control moving his units across the map, going in for a push. We do see this pyramid form of tanks here, as we are sitting at about 7 tanks and a lot of Marines. Let's take a look at that unit counting station. 24 Marines are out right now for Seriously, and it looks like 30 Marines are out for Control. Control is moving forward. That 1 Marine gets an an eye of everything, but will be taken out very fast. Elevator play going down. These dropships loading up with 8 Marines each, dropping down in the base of Seriously, and Seriously's got to be like, seriously, dude, another drop? This is really going down, and yes, that's what it looks like as these tanks are doing some heavy damage from the low ground, and these Marines will take out that reactor core one more time.
I'll tell you something, Control really hates reacted Starport.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, man.
Ooh, the turret's going down as well.
And with these auto turrets going down, providing a little bit more DPS, will get taken out. But look at this, the heavy oh my god, no! Ugh, this armory sitting at 30 health. Why didn't you just use a couple more shots, seriously, and take that out? It looks like it will be taken out, however, but still, it was very close. And it looks like that elevator play. Yeah, taking the cake.
Tanks moving up, and those Marines are going to try and take down those tanks. They take down one tank, they almost take down the second tank, but no cigar, man. That engineering bay is going to be taken down. Supply depot is being taken down. Turrets being fired out of that. So this is really looking bad for for Seriously. And you know what? The gold standard is up, and more Marines and more siege tanks are moving up as well.
That's right, and I'd say Seriously is right now panicking quite a bit because this force in his base is uber mean. They continue to do heavy damage, and we do see the upgrade sitting +1 for the attack, for the bio here, for both Seriously and Control. Control does not have, well, let me rephrase that in just a second. Control has just now gotten the +1 armor upgrade for his Marines, just like the bio is looking here. And look at this.
Another push, man.
Double-pronged attack, doing some heavy damage. I think Control wants to take this win, man.
Yeah, I think he's, but... Oh my god, he's double expanding at the back of this. He's not taking any chances. He's putting a lot of pressure on, but he's also double expanding. And all of those Marines die in the base of Seriously. Siege tank falls, a lot of SCVs fall, nothing. There's just one tank and one Marine. Now up to 2 tanks for Seriously in his own base. 2 Marines, and that barracks is going to be taken down right there. Another supply depot is being burnt, destroyed completely.
Oh yeah, and there it is, Ba GG, and the tongue out of the face. With that being said, Control's going to go ahead and take this win in the mirror matchup. We're going to follow Control into his next match, because that's like one of the last ones that's going to be going on. So everybody's dancing with the jig, everybody's getting ready to go for another Starcraft, another game that will be coming up very soon. We will have to wait for them to veto maps, however, and it was a mirror matchup, so we're not going to go ahead and throw out that win video because you guys know who the hell won. It was a Terran victory.
Hey, Duffs.
Hey, Fire!
I got in contact with the chat, and apparently Gomas and Kalin are some of the only games left, and it was mainly 2, so if that's cool with you, I think the chat wants to see another Kalin game.
I'm down, dude, let's do it.
That should be going up very soon.
I want some freaking action. But Kalin game sounds fun too. And if you guys are catching, or if you guys are hearing the voice and and just seeing a black screen as you're trying to do the low quality, it seems like there's a little bit of a low quality issue. Please go to Try Our Owned channel, join the chat, ask for the link. We will give you the link to the alternative channels to watch Imba TV. We want to make sure that you guys see the tournament in a good standing with less lag. So with that being said, please join the chat, ask the questions. Where's the link? Where the hell do I go? I don't want to see this black screen anymore. I don't want radio commentary. I want to see the freaking game.
Yeah, apparently it seems like his opponent, Imba, I can't remember his second name, Imba Roll, is actually playing Dimaga in the other tournament. So, wow, I don't think that game's going to be over for at least a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we will go into the Gomas game first and hopefully manage to get into that other game after that.
Well, here we go. Brockle giving the invite. Support our admins here at the Craftcup because Brockle is awesome. And it's going to be a mirror here, Fire Silver. You're not going to be able to dodge a ball this time. You better get in here, and you better cast this freaking mirror, or else I'm going to smash a mirror over your face.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who casts the most mirrors of them all?
Fire Silver!
Me, I do.
As Fire Silver raises his hands, the countdown has begun. Let's get it underway! More action to your face!